Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Tonight we've got a Dogfish beer. This one I did not see coming. This is a 75-minute IPA with a really cool, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, label on it. So Dogfish is a brewery that I've reviewed many times. Some of their beers are on point and others are not. I think they have done a drastic improvement on their selections here, so I'm pretty stoked about this one. Got it in a 6-pack. I believe it was $14 for the 6-pack, which is not bad at all. So we've got ABVs at 7.5%, IBUs at 75. They're releasing this November, late October, early November, if it lasts in December 2018. That was kind of a tongue twister, shouldn't have been. They originally launched this in 2011. And what's cool about this is that I think the launch many 7 years ago was a little bit what I would call quiet. So the way this kind of goes back to the history of the 75-minute is this is the way it is cask-conditioned when it's brewed. This is one of the iterations, as they call it, that has maple syrup from Sam's family farm in Massachusetts. That continually is added to the hopped boil, and a slew of cascade hops, resulting in a malty, earthy, citrus-pine, and subtle maple notes. What else can I tell you about this? This is in the off-centered art series with this cool label. It's kind of like this mad scientist putting in a bunch of stuff into a boil with hops and obviously sugar and a few other things. So, as we always say here, let's get into the glass. I have not cheated. I have not tried this. I wanted to try it. I recently reviewed another Dogfish IPA that was an Imperial, and it was killer. So this one has a lot more of the copper colored notes. Like all of them, it's perfectly filtered, and there's very little carbonation and almost no head. This is not uncommon for these beers. So, and as always, so the trend is continuing. It doesn't have a resounding aroma that just explodes. It's nice, it's subtle. A little bit of, you can smell the syrup. It's subtle. A little bit of malts, a little bit of caramel. The hops are definitely coming out. Smells like more than one from the aroma perspective. It's not a crazy nose-pounding aroma though. A little bit of hops, like I said, and a little bit of sweetness. No fruitiness at all that I can smell. But, as always, what matters is what's in the glass. Cheers. Not what I expected. Pretty boring. I wanted more out of this one. I thought this one was going to be pretty killer. It's pretty flat. It's pretty it's one-dimensional. Again, there's a little bit of that caramel sweetness from the maple syrup. It's very subtle though. There's zero fruitiness to it. There's almost no pininess. The hops are there, but they're not that exciting. I mean, it doesn't really like pop in your mouth, front, middle, center. It just doesn't. This one, oh man, I wanted this one to be better. It's just kind of boring. I mean, it's got a drinkability because it's clear and it's filtered, and it's got a decent finish to it. But there really is nothing exciting about this beer at all that would make you want to buy it again. It's just kind of bland and flat. So, unfortunately, We rated our beer 2 out of 5. I would probably give this a 2. I think that's being generous. For the price point, for being in the IPA market, you've got to stand out. I was excited about the maple syrup part. I thought I was going to have a little bit more of a punch to it, whether it was the hop side or the sweetness side, and it's just kind of boring. So if you tried it, let us know. This is the old 75-minute IPA. I probably will not buy this again, especially for the price point. There's some other selections that are a lot better. But as always, we appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We upload all the time, and we will see you again real soon. Cheers.